everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have dev insights to take a look at. This was posted here November 12th, and it's from the period of the 20th of October through November 2nd. Alright, our typical big wall of text. I read it so you don't have to. Let's see what the dev insights for November 12th have to say. So, what are we going to dive into today? Now, I did get a request from someone to do something a little bit different. I'm not quite sure if that's something I will do in these videos with a call out at the end. Maybe. We'll see how long it is as well. But I might do separate videos for kind of the your unanswered concerns, kind of, I don't know, type thing where we're looking at the in-game suggestions, what have a ton of upvotes, but things that they did not address in the dev insights. What might make one of those special hot topic posts in the future, or what are they just ignoring? That's something I might take a look at here, but it kind of depends on, sometimes these are super short, and sometimes they're already incredibly long, so I'm not certain how I'm going to start doing that sort of format. And there's so much content to cover right now with the collabs that might be an afterthought for the future, but I have saw that request and I do like the idea. Okay, so let's start. Question 1. Buff Zilitu. The problem, she needs an overhaul. She needs either her personal damage boosted or she needs more utility. The solution suggestion is if you're going to create these beautiful skins for heroes, please consider buffing the associated hero when needed, so they don't just look great and collect dust. In this case, I'm referring to Zilitu, who's always been a tricky hero. She's always relied on specific support to really shine. As it is, she really has no place in the meta. Yeah, her only place is a nice pop of damage in faction trials these days. I mean, obviously, if you have a Zilitu early on, she's going to be really great if with a Pyros or a Twin Fiend or a Soul Cadence or whatever for earlier quick Drake's Chasm stuff, but she falls off pretty quick, unfortunately, for everything else. So their answer is, thank you for your suggestion. Zilitu is already on our balance optimization list. In an upcoming update, we plan to strengthen selected Infernal faction heroes alongside a new lord. A new Infernal lord confirmed, allowing Zilitu to better synergize with the new addition while also improving her standalone performance and lineup flexibility. New lord confirmed. Okay, this is a good one already, finally. Sometimes the like interest is like, okay, there's some stuff and some things. But yeah, that's a great start. Okay. So, Kriya, Stormcrow, is bugged. The problem. Make the boss the lowest priority target. Kriya summons massive swarms of her crows and actually insane for summons and DPS and Matrix boss. She consistently has 4 to 5 crows out at one time, but they fly straight to the boss and provide no AoE DPS, slow, or magic vulnerability. One of the best by far. Because of this, please change this immediately so a throwaway champ can actually be viable. The solution is that Kriya Stormcrows, when spawn, that's not the solution. Oh, will only? What? Wait. Okay, they have their solution and their problems a little bit confused here. But yeah, you get the point. So we've confirmed that the targeting issue with Kriya's Stormcrows in Titan 3, Matrix 1, they mean. To address this, we're adjusting the skill logic to lower the boss's priority as a target, ensuring multi-target abilities like the Stormcrows do not focus exclusively on the boss, thus avoiding ineffective focus fire. This fix will also benefit similar heroes. Please keep an eye on the patch notes for exact implementation. Now that's great news as well. Here we go. 2 questions, 2 awesome answers. And teasers for the future. So Kriya is already great for the Matrix boss, but like they said, she's lacking even more potential because of bad targeting. But holy crap. I already used Kriya and Beatrix and Demi. I haven't got Ezreath in there yet. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I gotta redo my team with Ezreath. Totally forgot. But I think I'm gonna wait to redo my team until this adjustment is made before I resave my damage and worry about all that. Sounds like a plan to me, but love that. All right. Question 3. Fishing event. Create the capacity. Okay, the way that they broke this up is not helping. They tried to be all fancy. Title, problem, solution, but it's not necessarily in the correct order. Good effort, though. Increase the capacity of rewards so we can collect, so say 3 ancient shards, 20 times total, 5 blue summons, etc. We spent a little on our fishing guys, not just to be done with a single day and just feel bad. There's not enough rewards. You can get so many fish and you just finish the whole event in a day. Yeah, it's true. That fishing event is very underwhelming. But thank you for feedback. We've added the reward structure and scaling of the Fishing Master event to our optimization roadmap. Upcoming versions will continue adjusting reward caps and pacing to make the event feel more rewarding and long-lasting. Please watch for updates in the future. Okay, 3 for 3. Good questions, good answers so far. Increasing and adjusting the rewards and pacing for the fishing event. Love it. Question 4. Endless stage content and content to use less powerful heroes. Create an always accessible, randomly generating endless stage with maybe a choice to randomize legendaries or factions you need to use. The game lacks content. You could just play for hours and just try to beat on your own scores and try new fun strategies. Endless run stages, please. This would be fun. So their note here is, I think the game lacks the mode where you can just play endlessly to beat your own score. I hate this new format so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying my best to read it. Would be fun if the game are always accessible. But you just reworded this thing in the same... whatever. Okay, the answer. Thank you for your suggestion. Gameplay mode, feature randomly generated roguelike content are currently one of our key development focuses. In future updates, we plan new... highly flexible content that allows for sustained challenges and less restrictive team combinations. Please stay tuned for the upcoming releases. No, less restrictive team combinations. Well, I mean, I think we want more restrictive team combinations in the sense of give us reasons to use quirky heroes, like rares and epics only type stuff. Or, I don't know, I think we want a variety. Yes, you want like normalized mode where it doesn't matter how much you spend or how OP your heroes are. You can have fun and create challenges, but it'd also be nice in the same respect to have a reason to use more heroes besides like one tower mode where this might be epics only, or I don't know, you know, we could definitely use more. But that is great to see that this roguelike content is a developmental focus, because that's certainly a popular request. People really seem to like that style of content. So again, 4 for 4, sounding great so far. Good job, Moonton. Not so much with your formatting, but with your replies. Question 5. Quality of life updates, gear farming. Please add the function, a button or something that allows us to hide sold tiles when gear farming. When they are absolutely useless and just clutter and get along the way. When doing gear farming runs, the giant list of sold gear is crazy. You'd have to keep scrolling through hundreds of gear sold to see the additional rewards section. It's super annoying. They said, thanks to the feedback, we've received your suggestion about improving the gear settlement interface. Future updates will consider adding the hide sold gear option to simplify the display layout. Please keep an eye on our patch notes for details. Simple but nice suggestion. Question 6. Stop ignoring arena complaints. Address the problems with Arena. You continue to ignore complaints, specifically BP defense manipulation to cheese wins. The reply is that thank you for your feedback. The issue of low BP defense manipulation in the arena has been confirmed and will be addressed in the December update through mechanism adjustments to reduce the impact of intentional BP lowering. Please check the future update announcements for full details. All right. December arena update. Question 7. Please give us more information in game. Please include all the buffs and enhancements and debuffs of the hero UI. If needed, add a UI button that pauses the game and shows the detailed lists of all buffs, debuffs, and effects along with descriptions of what they do. It would also be great to see similar for every enemy on the screen, not just the boss. It'd be great to see each heroes, including stats, all added buffs, effects in play. I think some heroes would be more valued if we truly knew the impact they were having. There's a lot of current buffs and whatever that don't show the UI at all. We have to rely on recognizing an in-game effect on that hero. If there's an effect at all, we may not see the effect or recognize it, or know what it even means. Yeah, sometimes you might just think it's an animation that is not necessarily ticking based on something happening. This is a really good point, honestly, because this is a huge request with Fateless creating Godforge, as well as like making sure buffs, debuffs, status effects, and even stats are something that can be figured out more easily and at hand and not have to go to external sources to sort it. So their reply is, regarding the optimization of combat status displays, here's our current explanation. The hero status icons. The game already supports inspecting general and individual specific buffs and debuffs. Additional important individual status effects will be included in upcoming updates. No, but like the status effect, when you hit pause, you have to be live when click the character and then click the effect and then still be like while the battle's like happening. I don't think you can pause the battle and then click on a character and then click and see what buffs they have. You should just be able to click one info button. They just want one info button. You hit info or pausing the game and seeing the battle status and see like, okay, this character has all these debuffs. This character has all these buffs. Click it. What does it mean? At least something as simple as that. I definitely agree that needs to be improved. It's a hot mess. And part of the reason that I think, I don't know, it's definitely a pain point for me. I'll put it that way. Okay, monster status display. To avoid information spam that affects tower defense pace, we currently do not plan to display status icons for enemy units. Why? Just hit it in the info button. You just need an info button. Weird that there's, I don't know. Real-time attribute panel. Due to limitations of battle pacing and interface complexity, it's not yet possible to show in-battle fluctuations. Yeah, that's a hard one. I mean, that's even... At least what their stats are based on when you enter the game would make sense, or enter the battle. But changing with every single second or split second of a buff or a debuff or a whatever status effect happening is, I think, really hard to do. And you hit pause. You hit pause just a half second later and the stats are completely different. So that's not, I think, as attainable. But a basic info button where you hit info, you can just see every effect that's happening in the battle right now. That doesn't seem like that should be too hard. I mean, every other game I play has that. So that's, okay, question 6 out of 7, they did good. Which is better than usual, so I'm impressed. Alright, question 8, fix Kagiri. His parry doesn't work all the time. I'm watching enemies hit him during his ultimate and not triggering his parry. I've lost 20 battles in Arena because of this. He said the issue with his parry occasionally failed to trigger during his ultimate has been fixed. The fix is expected to be implemented after the December version update. Alright, so again, December update. Some good changes. Alright, question 9. Alright, event rewards. What the hell are these rewards for the Halloween event? No soulstone, no reset book, no free skins for older players, nothing interesting in the whole thing. Bad summoning rates. I'm questioning if you want to kill the game or keep it alive. The rewards are bad. No Halloween gifts, kind of obvious. Player provide better rewards from events. Till Kingdom Come was an amazing event. Not every event has to be as crazy, but ever since, all events have been pathetic. Bruh, at least this sounds like me. No, I'm kidding. Bruh, at least something would be nice. Some ancients, divines, and blues. Events keep getting worse and worse. You say you're on a roadmap. The goal was to make the grind easier, but guess what? Does that? Rewards. The game has felt like it's in stasis right now because it's so hard to get anything desirable other than getting lucky. And they said we've prepared more awesome rewards in upcoming Dracula collaboration and Christmas events, so stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, the Dracula rewards seem great so far. Sounds really solid, giving out all of their exclusive artifacts, a soulstone for an awakened one for the character that is literally free. And it seems like we're going to get a bunch of summons through those other event rewards, as well as the logins and stuff too. So it seems okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, question 10. Release summons. Can you not release a hero when even the graphics are not finished? What is this, 1980s? Get a grip. Might as well just make her summon a few cube pixels for a difference. I also agree that Valise's summons, being the lightning guard creature with a head and arms, make absolutely no sense. What is this joke? Yeah, that was completely, like, this is supposed to be a serpentine spirit. Where are the snakes? I have to admit, I was completely confused. I think I said, why aren't they snakes? Fix her animations, blah, 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 or make a skin as compensation for the poor design of the visuals, advertising with purple snakes, and then these red lightning guards. This is so true, I have to admit. Sorry, Moonton, that none of the little thingies made sense. The creatures are designed with... Okay, it did line up with the lore, which I was like, okay, when I read the lore. But... it still didn't feel right, I guess. Okay, maybe this is all coming back to me. Maybe after I read the lore and they talk about her things, I'm like, okay, that's why they are those summoning creatures and not snakes. I feel like still doesn't... I don't know. Okay, they say it aligns with the lore, though. The serpentine spirits opening dimensional gates to guide the Devourer's invasion. The current visuals match the intended concept, but we support your intended designs. Sorry guys, I don't remember that myself specifically, but they're probably right. If I read the lore, there's probably a part about the like guards, the weird summoned spirits that are not necessarily snakes, that are what she summons, the Devourer. I don't know, but it didn't feel right. I will agree. It was confusing. Please, all right, question 11. Sorry, moving on. Please make individual auto ultimate toggle for each hero. For example, you can make a small toggle button on the top of each hero. You could have it on or off. Like, for example, yes, oh my god. A toggle auto ultimate for like each hero is like, if you look at Dragon or Silent Gods, I don't know if how it looks right now, but when I last played before the big update, every hero you could see that was there, and there was just a little circle that you could click on or off. So when the battle was auto, you would just use the ultimates, but you would not use the ultimates for certain characters if that button wasn't on. But it would for everybody else. Like, some people you want to let go in full auto, and some people you don't, and you can't have, it's either all or none. So I would love this. They say, the individual toggle feature for heroes' ultimates during battle is already under development. In an upcoming update, you'll be able to freely switch between manual and auto cast modes for each hero during battle. Please stay tuned for the patch announcement. Hell yeah. Alright, and last one, allow multiple variant gems to be used on ancient gear, allowing players to use multiple at the same piece, replace or reroll the variant effects. Let a new gem override the existing effects at a small reroll cost, or introduce a confirmation preview window so players can decide whether to keep the reroll or the new effect. Why it helps and make variant gear crafting more rewarding and flexible. Interesting. Yeah. Right. So right now, once a variant gem is used to add a variant effect to ancient mythic gear, that effect becomes permanently locked. This makes the system extremely restrictive. If a player gets an unwanted or low impact variant effect, they have no way to fix it without discarding the item. Considering the rarity and resource cost of ancient mythic gear and variant gems, this can feel very punishing and discourages players. So their reply is, the variant gem system for ancient mythic gear will be optimized in the future updates. Players will be able to reuse variant gems to override existing effects, allowing easier rerolls for better stat effects. Please stay close to updates, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this was a very good dev insights. There was only a meh or two, like a couple meh, yeah. But everything else, like, this was really good. We got a lot of information. I'm quite happy with this. I hope you guys are too. Good job, Moonton, answering some questions, and it looks like we've got some good updates to come. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.